Okay, so one of the most challenging things that I've had to face this year was during our rafting 3-day specialization. I learned that we were going to have to swim a rapid, and this was my first experience ever in whitewater, and really not understanding what whitewater was about. It ended up being a pretty scary thing for me. And the day that we floated triple set, we floated through the third set, and they said, okay, now we're going to swim it. And I automatically started panicking because the rapids to me were monsters. They were giant, and I was scared to death, and I was so afraid of getting sucked underwater, and the whole idea of drowning and just all of that was very frightening to me. And so as I was going through this process, we go through and we're getting ready to walk back up around, and I'm talking with Dylan, my intern, and I'm just telling him, I don't know if I can do this. I'm really afraid. And at that moment, I was reminded of a scripture verse that Pat, my women's pastor, gave me right after I got accepted into Explore. It's from Isaiah 53, and it says that basically, I know who you are, I created you, and even when you pass through the waters and you go through the rivers, you don't need to be afraid. I'm going to take care of you. Of course, that's about paraphrase, but anyway, and that verse just hit me right then, and it was one of those things that just I had to recognize that that scripture meant something right now, and that I needed to hold on to that truth, and even though it was really hard. And so walking through that process with Dylan, telling him, hey, about this scripture and about I don't want to do this and I'm really afraid, and him being willing to come alongside me and say, I understand that you're afraid. And so he decided to swim rapid with me, and as safely as possible. We didn't hold on to each other because that would be dangerous, and just making it through that. And it was still like one of the scariest things I've probably ever done in my life, but being able to apply God's truth to my life and making it through was really awesome.
Sweet.
Well, one of the things that I've really appreciated the most about being here in this program, Explore, this year, is the ability to see myself in a new light. One of the things that I came to this program with was this feeling trapped inside this box of Samantha's an introvert. That's what people had told me, that's what I believed, and a lot of that was based out of just a fear of being around people and a fear of not knowing how to relate to people. And something that I've been able to learn through living within a community where you're around people all the time is that, one, it's really sweet to be around people all the time because you need people to support you and care for you and lift you up, and even when it's frustrating and really hard. And through that, and Tom Collins gives a personality type profile test at the end of first semester, and just taking that and just really beginning to realize that the introverted box that I felt trapped in, I didn't need to be in that place anymore, that I'm free to step out of that, and that maybe I'm really not so much an introvert, and that gives me the freedom to be able to engage people on new levels because I'm not trapped by this, oh, I'm an introvert, so I better stay that way, and I don't know how to interact with people, so I better not try. And start to realize that I am fully capable of engaging in relationships and really actually enjoy it a lot. Even though I'm still not really good at it, I'm trying, and I feel free to actually try now, so that's been really cool.
That's awesome. Thank you, Samantha.